Where are we going?
South Korea.
Look at my suitcase. What the hell?
It's time for my first holiday of the year, and this time we're going to Seoul. But of course, you have to hit up the lounges, and you can check out my video on how to get lounge access for free. Once again, Air Arlo has kindly sponsored my mobile data for my trip, so check them out in the description box below.
你几岁啊，先生 How does it breathe inside your bag?
I have a bit of gap for it to.
We took Singapore Airlines to Seoul, and economy is alright, I guess. Not much to complain here, but business class is obviously better. We took business class on the return trip and it was fantastic. I talked about my business class experience, so check out my video for more on that.
It's been like at least 5-6 years since I've been here. I think I was here before Taiwan the last time. It was boring.
You can book a taxi in Seoul using the Uber app, and it was a little bit pricey from airport to hotel, around $60.
We have reached our hotel.
The first 2 nights we were at a hotel near Myeongdong area.
So what did ChatGPT say we should do on day 1?
Day 1, go to your hotel, check in and rest. That's all.
Where are we going?
吃什么？哦，吃这个吧。吃韩国餐吧。It looks like Japanese cuisine.
We had to settle our first meal in Seoul, and we found this eatery that was pretty nice and affordable.
I just tried. It's very nice.
We spent the first night in Myeongdong area. There's a night market with many food stalls, and there are also lots of retail shops and cafes.
Shopping. My luggage.
Soon it was the next day, and we of course had to start our day with coffee.
Weather is a pleasant 26 degrees Celsius. Perfect weather, not too hot, not too cold.
对吧？
So we are walking to what? Gyeongbokgung Palace.
Something.
Because this guy cannot differentiate between the bus and the train.
It's the Google interface. It's the Google Map. 我会用 Apple Map 而已。The bus and the train look the same one. Just that. I mean the little icon, but yeah.
The bus and the train look the same
它
one.
的那个 icon 长得差不多。It looks pretty much similar.
Okay. You realize Korea like got a lot of space everywhere.
It's very spacious here. Even the stores are spacious.
它这边可以玩 Squid Game. Can you imagine you're a Korean emperor 500 years ago? Then you imagine like now 500 years later, all your guards are used as props for tourists to take photo with.
我本来骑有车里。
花钱去看皇上的住宅。
This place is pretty alright, and the tickets are cheap, even free if you wear the Korean traditional clothing hanbok. You could spend an hour or 2 exploring the palace grounds.
Space. Introducing Samsung Galaxy.
So where's ChatGPT telling us to go now?
In Sadong.
In Stardong.
It's 1.1 kilometers away, which is a 16 minutes walk. I assure you it's 16 minutes only.
Are you sure it's walk?
It's walk, it's walk.
Maybe you cannot differentiate between walk and car.
Okay, I'm using Kakao Map, not Google Map.
Travelog so difficult to do.
we're here, in Sadong.
Okay, put on the Travelog face. Act enthusiastic.
Okay, I guess we're here. This should be the street. Wow, he's so done He's...
Harry, you know, filming Travelog, very easy.
Okay, so
in Sadong Street, we have a lot of like famous art stores. 我随便编的啊 ChatGPT 讲的啊 Just to walk like
Okay.
artistic stores, where you can see paintings. Like 香港女人街啦 basically, I think. So right now,
One of the highlights of Korea for me will be food. It's a little cheaper than Singapore, and most places are just delicious.
Gong Cha's latte milk tea,
with
freaking
coffee.
good. Coffee latte with milk tea. But it's like $5, which is a bit expensive, but yeah, very nice. Order 30% because 50% is too sweet. Hey, do you realize here got no
they're not locked down at all. You can just take this phone and run.
It's because the security guard is young. Look at him. He can just run and chase after the robber.
So you're saying Singapore one cannot?
Singapore's uncle is like, hey boy, where your boss?
You don't get cancelled.
In Korea, they have so much space. Look at this. In Singapore, we can just put another boat here already. Okay?
Random empty space here. Branded stuff is cheaper here in case you're into these things.
It's a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. It's $500.
Percentage wise?
What?
500 out of what? 1,008.
No, 2.8k back in Singapore plus like 2.3k and after tax refund.
I bought new shoes here. It's a once in every 5 years kind of thing for me.
Space.
Soon it was time for us to move to the heart of Hongdae. We spent our remaining 4 nights in this hotel, which was pretty nice and in the middle of everything in Hongdae. Hongdae is a vibrant neighborhood with more food, more shops, and more cafes. The Koreans really love their coffee. So there's a Starbucks over there, across the road. There's another one here. And another coffee way here. Where are we now?
Hongdae.
What did ChatGPT ask us to do?
Check into our second hotel at Hongdae and then after that explore the area, have some local cuisines and visit the dog cafe.
The dog cafe costs around $12 per person, and I think it's good for 1 to 2 hours of resting. And it's particularly good if you're tired, in between shopping at Hongdae. Soon, night falls, and I think that's when Hongdae actually shows its true character. Hongdae looks so much better at night, I feel.
Space. Giving space.
The night also means it's time for cocktails. Now the drinks were good, but you must get the gambas, or whatever they call it. It's basically toasted bread with prawns, and it was really delicious. So we are having the Tommy's Margarita and
Rosemary smash.
right, and then the highly recommended gambas. Very nice. Basically toast bread and prawn. Very nice. Highly recommended. We're like cleaning the plate.
Damn nice, damn nice.
Oh, it's near midnight and then there's still a lot of people.
It's 11:49 and
All the shops are open.
Stores are open.
Lots of people around. So Hongdae seems to come alive at night, near midnight. In the daytime we came and it was like meh, very boring, and then now it's like whoa, everybody's out and having fun. Oh, it's getting crazy, so many people. It was soon time for us to go back to the hotel to rest, but not before a nightcap. Oh my god, it's less than $1.50 per bottle. Soju is crazy cheap in Korea, and it can be cheaper than bottled water at convenience stores. On the second last day, we decided to head out of the city to go outdoors. Today's weather is finally better, so we are going to
Nami Island.
Yeah. To get to Nami Island from Seoul, we had to take 2 trains, then transfer to a bus, and finally take a ferry. So we thought there were alpacas here on Nami Island, but it's actually somewhere else.
Hey yo, they don't have it here.
Nami Island feels straight out of a video game world, and I felt like a video game character trying to complete quests on this island. I feel like playing some RPG in here. After Nami Island, it was unfortunately too late for us to head over to the alpaca place, and so we decided to have dinner nearby. So we are in the most untouristy of places.
This is the real Ulu. It's really
It's a suburban Korea, and yeah, they don't really understand English. Thankfully, we managed to find a barbecue restaurant that was open, and the nice lady boss did not understand a word we were saying, but nonetheless, we managed to order, and it was a delicious meal, probably the best we had in Korea.
You want to make your own moss burger rack, vegetable. Some onions.
Soon, it was time to head home.
Hello, time to go home. We are going to take the train.
I want to say something. What are we saying?
We're going to take the train because we are on a budget.
It's gonna be a 1 hour commute, and I refuse to take cab because it's gonna cost like 70 to 90 Sing dollars.
And we are afraid of jam.
Yeah, the bus will be 35 to 40 Sing dollars, but afraid of jam. I don't know. Let's just take public transport like train.
Taking a train to the airport is actually very convenient. It takes at most an hour, and we could be sure that there will be no jam. Also, it costs us the least amount of money.
We're going to get our tax refund first
Yes, tax refund, and after that check in our luggage.
and then go and lounge hop.
And what?
Lounge hop.
Sky Hub Lounge, by the way, has one of the best food I've ever eaten in an airport lounge.
Boarding time.
Thanks for joining us on our adventure, and please subscribe to my Telegram, and I'll see you in one of my other travel videos.